Hey guys, what's up? Today we have a Elishewitz collaboration work with Raimund Lhotak or Raimund Lhotak. Um, Raimund, he's from Australia and he's been designing knives since '99, and you can check his website. Just type Raimund Lhotak or Lhotak Designs, and you will find his website with a lot of cool designs and cool collaboration work that he has done with some of the uh, really hot makers, Allen being one of them, and then he also has a collaboration work with David Mosier and also Boker and also Les Voorhis or Voorhis, and I think a couple more European makers that I don't really know of. This knife is called the Catarius, Catarius. Honestly, I think it's Latin, but I don't know what it means. So if any of you knows Latin, please tell me, because Raymond is not telling me. He wants me to find the meaning, and I've been trying really hard googling it, but no luck. So guys, please let me know what does Catarius means. Okay. So back to the knife, and Allen, he's been designing knives since '88. So that's a lot of time designing and making knives, and I really like Allen's work. I remember the first knife I have from him was also a collaboration work. It was called the Cerberus, from him and Les George. Unfortunately, I sold the knife because it was too big for me. It was pretty wide and 4-incher big blade that I really don't use it, and that knife was designed and made to be used, not a collector type of folder. So I feel sad for it, so I sold it, and well, for around the same price I got it, and I know it's being the price of that knife is being like really hiking lately, and you cannot find it actually in the aftermarket. And Allen and Les, they make 2 batches of it, so it has to be a pretty nice knife for it not to be in the second-hand market. Anyways, back to this knife, the Catarius. This is a highly, I would say, high-tech type of folder. Why? Because it uses a lot of high-tech or maybe exotic materials, and the combination and the design and all the little details on this knife is just amazing. Allen, he makes one heck of a great knife. I don't know why I don't have more knife from him, but I'm sure I will be having more knives from him in the near future, because right now I am kind of tight. Okay, and okay, I love this knife. First of all, it's a 4-inch long blade, and as you can see, it looks very ergonomic, and it feels very ergonomic. There are 3 steps, actually 1, 2, 3, so it can accommodate most size hands, and the groove, the one hole and then the rest. This is probably my favorite type of a groove for the handle, because it gives you one choil and then the rest of the finger can rest nicely. It doesn't matter what size hand you have, it will accommodate very nicely in any type of grip. Lhotak's design. His blade design, if you check his website, you will find out that he does not make very ordinary looking type of blade shape. And so this is very Lhotak, very Raimund design. As you can see, all the grinds and all the up and down, very busy grind. And Allen executed it perfectly. As you can see, very dark, stone wash, acid stone washed blade, and with the satin finished flat, gives you a very cool two-tone look. And this compound grind is also very pretty to look at, and as you can see, all the edge shines a lot. It's kind of like mirror polish on the edge. So this is a user knife, but at the same time is very collector friendly. And that is a gold medallion. I don't know if it's made out of gold though. Looks like gold, and has the Allen's logo right there. Okay, I forgot what steel it is. I think it's the I forgot actually. I will post it, but I think it was M390. I might be wrong though. I'll correct if I'm wrong. Okay, and with double choil here, so you can choke it up to do the fine job. The bolster you see here is made of a zirconium. Zirconium is not a very expensive material to be used in knife. There are more expensive materials, but zirconium is a very hard to work with material. Why? Because it when you grind it, it puts out a lot of spark, kind of like the fireworks. So it's very dangerous to work with zirconium. But if you do it right, the color that the zirconium offers, it's unmatched. It has this dark grayish shining color, which it's very different than titanium. Okay, so it's just amazing. I love the look of the zirconium, and it is also very scratch resistant. Okay, it uses titanium liners, as you can see, and gold analyzed on both liners, and also textured, kind of like a orange peel texture. And at the same time, I don't know if you see some grooves inside. I don't know what's that for. Probably to just give some the liner some tension. Very nicely done, carved out section here to give it a little bit more traction when you try to open it. The standoff you see here, it uses a backspacer and a standoff. The standoff you see here is custom, so it's not a usual standard standoff you see. And a carbon fiber backspacer, which is really smooth. Also a carbon fiber carved sculptured clip. This clip is really strong, and at the same time very springy and very light. I love this material. I love the carbon fiber made clip. I really think it's really nice. Of course, it's not as strong as titanium, but I don't know. I have yet seen one break, so it's really good. It's all carved. As you can see, all the angle, all the shape, and the screw that you see here that puts the clip on the handle is bead blasted so it gives that grayish look. That's the detail work that Allen does. The scale, this scale is called the M3 composite. M3 stands for macro molecular material. That's the M3 stands for, and which was originally developed for aerospace usage, and then later knife maker use it as the new age material for the knives. And this stuff is really hard to make. You need a lot of a big sophisticated machine to make this thing. In essential, it magnifies, or well, not magnifies, it takes out the molecular and macro level of some elements, and then bond it with another molecular of other elements to give this type of look. And since it's more pure, usually this type of material will stand a little bit more time without getting damaged. For example, if you take let's get back to the video. For example, if you take a M3 composite of copper, and it will take the macro molecular of all the copper elements, right? And so you have a pure element which will not corrode. Okay, so you get a better material, and you can also polish it really nicely. As you can see, it's really highly polished. So this M3 composite, I think I'll be seeing more in the future from the use from the knife makers. It's really cool. It has all these like art type look. Some people like it, some people don't, but I love this material. Feels really good in the hand. Kind of slippery, but with the great ergo, it's not slippery. It fits really nicely in the hand, and the touch is just great. The thing that you see here is actually the Lhotak design. I don't know if you have noticed it. It's kind of like a bull's head, and you may say that it is not even. Okay, it is not even, not because Allen cannot make it even. It is not even because I think by design Allen made it this way, so it looks 3D. It looks better this way, because it doesn't hurt. It doesn't do any, doesn't hurt the touch, and it's really soft. So I think that's by design. It's not because he cannot make it even, because even this thing it's really easy. You just have to grind it. So this is really hard to make it like with a difference in steps. That's really nice. The screws you see here are also customized. They are not the ordinary screws, and also pivot is also customized. Okay, this knife flips incredible, and I don't know if you will hear the sound. It feels different. It sounds different. It feels like there are two steps in opening this knife, and it doesn't run on bearing or a bronze washer. It runs on Teflon or nylon washer, which I really like. I think this type of washer gives you a little bit more smoothness. It's just really good in smoothness. And I also like this type of washer because it's more chemical resistant, and it will not rust, or it will not corrode. So it's pretty good actually. I love this type of washer. A lot of people like bronze washer, which I like it also, but this action is just different. You guys just have to try it and take my words for it. When you guys are in a knife show, just try it and you'll see the difference. Jens Ansel, he loves this type of washer, and well, he's a great knife maker and he makes things right. So his opinion does weigh in, and I love this washer also. Okay. So you can see the action, perfect action, and fast, lightning fast. It doesn't matter what position you're in, this is like probably the hardest position for flipper, going up. You can open this knife every time. Okay. A little bit more detail. These dots, these pin or nipple dots, it just adds a little bit more sophistication to the knife, which Alan also added 3 here and 3 dots here, and the titanium liners that you see here is being jeweled, polished. It's just extra details that Alan does. It doesn't do anything. It's just the looks, and I love it. Gives it a little bit more difference than the other zirconium bolster. It just, looks good, feels good. Doesn't add strength, but doesn't take away the strength neither. Okay, makes the knife more collectible, I guess. And that's about it on this knife. It's a great knife designed by Raimund Lhotak and executed by Elishewitz. Some closer shots in case you guys are missing anything or want to know more about it. The blade's pretty thick actually, and the tip you see here is also a very thick tip. So this knife can do a lot of hard work. Some abuse it will take, no problem. Okay, and it comes really sharp also. I think there are only around 12 of these, or maybe 12 or 20 ever made. I don't think there will be more batches of these made, because it's really hard to do collaboration work, and usually they just do one batch and they change designs. So if you guys see these pop up in the aftermarket, and you have the fund, go grab one. Okay. Originally from Allen, it's not excessively expensive. It's about the right price for a custom knife. So I don't know about the second-hand market, because I haven't seen one popping up. So it's really hard. People love this knife. Alright guys, let me know if you have any questions, and some great knives are coming up next. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.